Alright, Ascension Pioneers, I found a beautiful space here in our sacred mountain nature. I just found beautiful crystalline rocks holding very intense energy, and it's just amazing because I know how connected I am with this land and with the crystals and crystalline stones and everything. It's just, you know, one of my wishes lately was to find in my lifetime here a crystal cave one day in the Alps, in the mountains. It was precisely determined to be in the Alps. And the next day I found this beautiful piece of stone, and it was kind of like a crystalline stone with a crystal cave inside. It was like a miniature crystal cave. When you looked at it, it looked exactly like this, with crystals, you know, growing from upside down and from down up. And it was just amazing. So how quickly now these messages appear. Okay, today's topic again will be about divine reunion, coming closer to unconditional love, because divine reunion is established on the solid foundations of divine love. Divine love comes from our evolution first into the unconditional love that we as humans embody on a deeper level. And unconditional love is always that first step towards divine love, which is that pure love, true love, source love. You know, it's something that you cannot define or describe, but there is an opening happening when we move further into our cosmic selves. I want to give you a few examples in regards to what this is not, because as you know, divine reunion, like I've said many times, has nothing to do with the labels, such as somebody being your twin flame and all these things that now there's this twin flame mania, I don't know how to say, like this twin flame obsession happening around the world. And because I'm in contact with so many people, I always see direct representations of that. And this is where I like to share awareness, because when we move into things with awareness, things grow, things evolve, things mature in the reality of divine love, not with the wishful thinking. So what happened yesterday, I went on my Facebook and I saw that I have this email, you know, that goes into others folder. And I opened the inbox, and there was this woman writing to me. It was just 3 words, a few words with capital letters, and it was, "This is my twin flame," you know, kind of like telling me off. And I noticed, she sent me the picture, and I looked what it is, and there was a picture of her and this man, and this was exactly a person, a being that I discovered because somebody shared their art when I posted their art on my page. And I just, you know, the being fascinated me because they did amazing art, and you know, I'm so into art, and bringing cosmic wisdom and knowledge through art into this form. So I went to their page. I usually never add people, but I was really fascinated by the being and what they share, so I added the person, and I wrote only one comment on their photo, which was like, "Wow, an amazing elven being," and that was it. So obviously that person felt some sort of jealousy, or, you know, feeling like they need to claim this person, like, you know, "This is my man, leave him alone." And I was really surprised that these things still happen. But then Spirit showed me, well, yeah, of course they do. And this is what happens, people, in this obsession, twin flame. This is my twin flame. This is my life. This is my this, you know. You don't get to be a part of it. You don't get to write comments to my beloved. And you see, this is where we are in a separation. So the only thing left for me to do was to reply to that person, "Well, I'm wishing you many blessings of divine love and into your divine service." And I don't really believe in twin flame labels, but I do believe in true love based on divine love. So the thing was that I kept asking myself, well, what did I didn't really even make one inclination to make a person feel that way. And then Spirit said, well, even if you did, even if you were totally hitting on that man or whatever you would be doing, when there's true divine love, when two people stand as complete mirrors, divine equals together in sacred divine partnership, there's no room for jealousy, there's no room for separation, not sharing their love with others, not being fascinated by each other in a way that also, you know, others will be fascinated by you and what you have to share and the gifts that you bring to this world. And it just felt so much of the old. And I really see that these people who are so obsessed about this twin flame, this is my twin flame, you know, there's just so much density in this that has nothing to do with the truth of divine love and the true nature of your twin soul, which is your divine feminine, divine masculine bubble of love and unity. So when you come into terms with this, when you realize that this is who you are in truth, and you start to embody it, with this beautiful journey begins. And in this journey, two sacred partners, they will have a purpose together. It will be very beautiful sacred purpose, and it will have no room for jealousy, for rumors, for possessiveness, for manipulation, for games, for trauma, everything that is still trivial. And I encourage you to step away from those labels. Stop claiming somebody as your own. Stop manipulating other people. Stop telling other people off. You know, everything that we do that is still based on that will create more separation. Ascension has nothing to do with separation. It is knowing yourself and others as beautiful expressions of Source. So when you give somebody a compliment, you're not hitting on them. You're simply acknowledging their divinity. And when two people are sacred partners, they will actually be happy that they can share these beautiful gifts that they have with other people. They will show their true nature with others, and their gift in a divine service to others is to share. And when somebody's not self-confident enough or standing, in true love, then they allow the external to come and to create separation, because they don't really believe in the strength of their true love. When there's true love, whatever it is, nothing can penetrate the bubble. So I've shared before already that the twin soul nature of your soul, and when you finally embody it within you, and then you can attract and co-create, of course, a divine partnership, a divine reunion with somebody on that level of awareness. That's all that it's about. And when you do, you will know what the basic pillars of foundation of that kind of reunion are all about. And there will be no more room for anything less than that. It will be fully focused and devoted to ascension that you share together and your service to the world at large. And it will be standing on these pillars: trust, equality, equanimity. It will be no space for vanity, for showing off. It will be humility. There will be all these beautiful qualities that you will bring in a relationship. And this is when you feed your sacred bubble of love, and everything that you create will flow from that bubble first. So let's say you're having an off day, and you're in a divine partnership, and you just want to create something just by force or because you feel pushed in something. We don't do it anymore now in our ascended awareness path, because we only create when it's truly of our divine nature. When our human part sometimes wants to interact in that way and wants to create still from the old, just stop yourself for a moment, take a deep breath, see where you're still creating from the old, or when you're really creating from that divine bubble of love, reunion self. There's a lot of us now moving into that beautiful divine reunion, and this is what it's all about, because these creations will fully mirror your divine self, your soul. They will mirror a higher self that you are, and everything that you will do will be based on those pillars of embodiment. And everything will include then this soul essence that you are in physical form. It will actually emanate, it will radiate that out. When we don't do that, when we rather engage in things from, let's say, pushing ourselves, going against the flow, creating more from our thoughts that are lower thoughts, just doing what we think is right, not what we really feel guided to do, then these things won't have such a solid structure. Whatever we really breathe sacred breath of life into will have a very solid structure in this physical reality. Things that dissolve very fast, they don't have that sacred structure. That's why sometimes people say, how does this partnership dissolve so fast? Because it didn't have that structure, it didn't have those basic pillars of embodiment. The pillars that you first embody yourself, and then you bring those into a relationship. It's not always so easy to do within a relationship, because it will mirror and bring out aspects of you that maybe are still a bit hidden or in the shadow. But we have to be brave and courageous enough to do that work. No sweeping under the carpet. Remember, we can take a time out, and pause for a bit, but not in order to just stop doing something, but to just stop and reflect, and then continue with maybe a different perspective about it. So when you truly will be in divine reunion, your partner will not be able to be jealous of you. They will need to stand with you at all times. When there is external situations, let's say family members don't agree to a reunion, so what? What is true family? Is it soul family, and is it a love of your purpose, or is it blood? A lot of times, because we're humans, we really attach to these things that we say we're physical. Or somebody might say, well, people don't approve my reunion because sometimes they don't understand it. And they will disown me, or they will do this, they will always be, resent me in a way. but only because maybe you still don't fully believe in yourself and your divine reunion and where you stand in your sacred service. Sometimes it will take a lot of courage because nobody that's not on your level of awareness will see things exactly the way you see it. And even people who are won't see it exactly through your eyes and your divine vision. So remember, when you're in your heart, you will feel people, you will feel what they're saying. You won't make assumptions such as, this is my twin flame, leave him alone. You know, it's just so childish. It's immature, it's separation awareness, and it doesn't really lead us into anything. So there might be couples who think they're doing great service work, but then they still act this way. And I'm sorry to say, this is not the true divine reunion way. The path of ascension and the path of true divine reunion is complete harmony. It's complete melding with everybody, with all that is. It's sharing with everybody. There's no, like I said, space for separation, manipulation or being jealous or being threatened and all these things. You will just want to be in harmony at all times with everybody that's on your path and really bring your light into this physical realm of existence. And a lot of people are now getting these messages. For example, having the sacred marriage within, getting married to themselves. There's a huge theme of marriage this year. And it's just what it is. We're ready for these next steps. But we really have to be pure. When you're pure in your heart, you will not have the need to claim your partner, to own them, to tell other people, this is mine, stay away from it. That is just so 3D drama. This is karmic stuff. This is not ascension, devotion. And it's just not really based on our souls that are completely divine and based on unconditional love. So there's a new chapter beginning, like I said, for many of us. We have an 8th of 8th gateway. Remember, that's a beautiful vibration that is anchoring our infinite self, divine sacred marriage as well, because it is the infinity symbol. And there's so many messages pouring through right now, so just take a breather for a while to see and feel everything that we're actually now kind of like anchoring and then embodying. So there's so much, and I'm sure you will feel it, and it's just there, and then you will bring it out in your own way and share it with others as well, as best as highest that you will be guided to. So thank you for listening. I gotta go now. There's hikers coming, and this is it. I'll see you soon. So much love, wisdom, and power, and as always, take care. I love you so much.